Yeah, I'd say our bonus content is pretty R-rated this week.
Oof.
Yeah, we go in on Katie's preference in a certain area.
It's always R-rated. This one's extra. This is like triple A.
Stepped it up this week.
This one's next level.
Yep.
If you can't get enough Bert Show, you can always sign up for Bonus BS, which is Bert Show. Do so at thebertshow.com. All right, so she wants to get back together with her dude, except she's not sure he's going to be open to it, mainly because she's pregnant with another guy's baby. Yeah.
There's that.
There's an interesting twist. Bert Show community, please help. And if you have anything you want to share with us, hit us at thebertshow.com. I'm single and I'm first trimester pregnant. I have an ex whom I started dating a couple of years ago. I'll call him Steve. Steve and I were together nearly a year when I admittedly broke his heart, and thus we broke up. It ended suddenly and dramatically. Over the next year and a half, many times he sought me out to attempt to rekindle our relationship, but time and time again, we would try, but he wasn't ready. I finally accepted that it wasn't meant to be, and thus I went on to see other people. Hint, my first trimester, unplanned sweetness. I had not spoken to Steve in months, and about a week ago, I received a message that basically said he misses me, hopes all is well, and admitted his realization that I'm the one.
+1.
He don't know that yet.
Nope.
He slowly started calling and even started physically coming around, telling me that he's finally forgiven me and is ready to be a couple again. When we're together, it's like we never skipped a beat. I can see forever with this man, y'all. Although he pursued me each time we attempted to rekindle, he too was the one who quickly bailed each time. Clearly, I'm scared he's going to bail again. Being with him is no hesitation. My hesitation is telling him that I'm pregnant. So when? Being single, the pregnancy isn't something I want to scream from the mountaintops just yet. Thus, no one knows. So do I, A, go ahead and tell him, although per his history, he's a true flight risk, pregnant or not. I'd hate to confide something so personal if he's already planning a dip like he's done before. And what if that resulted in a leak within our small town? It certainly isn't the way I want anyone to find out. B, do I wait to feel him out? See if he's being authentic and indeed ready for a relationship again before I let him in on this private news that's unknown to even those closest to me. If I don't tell him now, would that be lying? Would that be breaking his heart again, thus ruining the relationship trust again? Am I afraid to tell him because I'm afraid I'll run him off again? Admittedly, I think this may be a tiny bit of an issue for me. I just know that we would be the 110% perfect couple if he's truly ready for the relationship again, somehow accepting of my pregnancy. She says, I feel like a mess and any thoughts would help. And no severe judgment, please. As you all know, with hormones and emotions, I've got going on a lot these days. They're unhinged. Please help.
Okay, she's first trimester, and it's obvious per her email she hasn't disclosed this information to anybody. She and Steve have a lengthy history. It is very on again, off again. You need to tell him sooner rather than later. And if he chooses to make it off again, then that's the answer you need. You can't withhold this information for fear of him leaving. He needs to know so you can see how he's going to react to see if he's going to be there.
1-855-BERT Show if you want to get in on this.
I agree. I think she needs to tell him like now. I don't think it's fair to withhold this information from him for fear that he may leave, because if he does want to leave because of that, then you have to let him. That's his choice. That's just the reality of it. I get that you may be the perfect couple if this wasn't the case, but this is the case. And I also don't think it's fair to withhold this information from him because you don't want people to find out. If you really don't want people to find out, then maybe it's just best not to date at all until this is sorted out. But I don't think you keep this information from him and risk breaking his heart once again. Because
this is private information. And I don't think you have to tell anybody. But if you are going to be involved with somebody, having a child completely changes your life. And they need to be privy of that information. If you don't want to tell anybody, like Mo said, then don't go out with him. But if you're going to go out with him, he deserves to know.
Maybe he's not good at math and she could just go, you got me pregnant.
Nope, we are not. Nope.
You guys don't really look at things from all angles.
Well, sometimes there's an angle I just don't even want to take a view from.
Missed it.
I don't know. If I'm like pregnant and I'm a single mom, I don't want to waste any time with a dude that's not going to be around.
Exactly.
100%.
Like I understand that you're trying to keep this secret from the tiny little town, but man, you don't got time for that anymore. You got a baby, and if this dude's not going to be in for the long haul and be your ride or die, then get rid of him now, man.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Better to know now than later, for sure.
that's better than the entrapping him math.
I would think so.
That's a better idea?
I think you came stronger that
Okay.
time. Yeah.
But, entrapment's always on the back burner.
Yeah, always. It's always there in your back pocket if you want.
The Bert Show.
So, first, thanks for watching. Second, you like what you just watched? That just scratches the surface. Get The Bert Show on any podcast platform. We're so good.